World Photographic Cup, Mr. Giuseppe Scozzi.
Good evening and welcome to the 2023 World Photographic Cup Award ceremony. It's our 10th World Cup ceremony. Decade of creating friendship and uniting photographers worldwide. It's hard to believe it has been 10 years. On the other hand, it's hard to believe it's only been 10 years. It feels like the World Photographic Cup has been with us forever. True to its original vision, creating friendship and uniting photographers worldwide. It all started with a tiny group of just a few people from Europe and America who gathered together to answer this question. Is it possible to create something special, something different, that could bring the worldwide photographic community together? Now, it's my pleasure to bring to the stage one of the people in that original discussion, the World Photographic Cup Committee member, David Trust. David.
Thanks, Giuseppe, and good evening, everyone. This is thrilling. It's hard to believe that it has been 10 years, and all those years ago when the World Photographic Cup was nothing really more than a concept, a dream, but it soon became a reality and probably more successful than our dreams could have imagined. Over the last decade, the World Photographic Cup has awarded 162 medals and 1,627 top images and their creators were recognized, and tonight we're going to award 24 more medals and introduce 81 more top creators. But more importantly, the World Photographic Cup has brought us together. It has created friendships that will last a lifetime. That's the beautiful part. As Giuseppe mentioned, the first discussions about the idea of a truly worldwide event for professional photography started back in 2012. Almost 2 full years later of planning and preparation, our first World Photographic Cup event was held in 2014 in Phoenix, Arizona. Now, we knew immediately from the reaction to that event that this was going to be something extraordinary, something different. Not just a different format, but something with a different purpose, a different heart and soul. We knew that the World Photographic Cup was going to be special, even back then. We held the 2015 event in Montpellier, France, followed by Porto, Portugal in 2016, Yokohama, Japan in 2017, Sydney, Australia in 2018, and in 2019, Drammen, Norway. The pandemic never slowed us down, with just as many teams entering during those years as in all of the others, although 2020 and the 21 award ceremonies were held virtually. That set the stage for a very special event last year in Rome, Italy, where we honored the 2020 and 21 awardees in that event, along with the regular ceremony for our 2022 winners. And tonight, Singapore becomes the latest chapter in our book, and we're very excited about that. In just its first decade, the World Photographic Cup has survived economic downturns and political strife and pandemic. It's true, the World Photographic Cup, WPC, has earned its medal. It is the embodiment of each one of you, of the worldwide photographic community, tough, creative, resilient. Its strength is its purity of purpose. With a decade behind us, it is difficult to be anything but excited about the future and what the next decade will hold for the World Photographic Cup. And finally, let me just offer a few special thank yous to an important group of people, the people who have helped keep all of this running. First of all, to the former World Photographic Cup committee members who donated countless hours, not to mention their own money, to keep the World Photographic Cup moving forward, the ones you see on the screen now. We are so grateful to them. There would be no World Photographic Cup without the people you see on these two screens. And to our retiring CEO and friend, Giuseppe Scozzi, for his commitment and his nurturing through our first decade. Giuseppe, you stepped forward to take the helm, providing much needed leadership, and look what we have become together. It has been truly an amazing 10 years. I speak for all of our committee members, former and present Giuseppe, when I offer you our most sincere thank you. You will always be a part of the World Photographic Cup, no matter what. Giuseppe, we are going to miss you dearly, but you have earned a much deserved rest, and enjoy those grandbabies of yours. And so thank you very much, Giuseppe. And to our incoming CEO, Kylie Lyons, who has agreed to take the helm. Kylie, what were you thinking? There's not much sleep, the hours are long, but at least the pay is bad. So we're grateful to have you, and thank you for stepping in to help us. Kylie, you'll be able to sleep in about a decade, okay? So that's our promise to you. We'll let you do that. And to Martina Scozzi, who worked quietly behind the scenes, fact-checking, proofreading, particularly nurturing our social media presence. Without you, Martina, this could not have been done. We are so grateful for you as well. Thank you so much for everything that you have done. And this is important, to each of you, to each of the countries, the nations, for your vision, for your belief in something bigger, something better for professional photography. You saw what the World Photographic Cup could be, and you stepped forward. You joined in. And each of you is the World Photographic Cup. Photography changed the world, and the World Photographic Cup is changing photography in its own way. So congratulations, everybody, on 10 years. Here's to the decades to come. Thank you very much. Giuseppe.
As just David said, it was truly been a remarkable decade. And who knew then what the World Photographic Cup would become? Tonight, here in Singapore, we had another chapter of our story, a lot of excitement ahead. But first, we want to take a minute to thank a few people, beginning with our gold sponsor, Chromolux, is represented today by responsible for Australia and Southeast, Toby Ward. There is nothing in the world like the World Photographic Cup. And for years, Chromolux has stood by us, supporting our belief in a worldwide photographic community. And look what we have built together. Thank you, Chromolux, for your belief in what we do and in photography worldwide. It would be very difficult to produce the World Photographic Cup without our sponsors. Okay. Okay. At this time, I would like to invite the members of our hosting committee to join us on stage. These individuals have worked tirelessly in making this event possible. We could not be here tonight without their dedication and hard work, and without their commitment to the ideals of the World Photographic Cup. So let's take a moment to introduce our 2023 hosting committee, who are our boots on the ground here in Singapore. It's with great pleasure and deep gratitude that we want to present the certificate, and I ask the President of Singapore Photography and Digital Imaging Trade Association, George Lin, to join me and Kylie on the stage, and also the other members. George Lin, the committee chairman, receiving the certificate. I will also ask to mention the other member of the committee, Peter Han, Fua Cheng Fu, Peter Chu, the Secretary General, the committee treasurer, Eric Tan, and all others, members of the organizing committee. Thank you. I'll tell also in Italian, grazie mille. I would also like to extend our appreciation to the UAPP, the United Asia International Photography, for their beautiful support. And I would like to commend SPDA and its member for remaining so resilient and adaptable during COVID-19, and to have the courage to apply for hosting the World Photographic Cup ceremony here in Singapore this year. This is not only a showcase of the greatest works of photographers from all over the world, but also shows that Singapore is ready to host such international events. So thank you so much, Singapore, for all of your hard work. And now a special thank to all of our judges. As you may know, each participating country is allowed to provide one judge for the event. Not all the countries do, but this year we had 27 nations participate, 27 judges participating in the event. And each of these volunteers has devoted many, many hours in reviewing the images. And as you're about to see, they do an amazing job of that. So to all of our 2023 judges, please accept our very special thank you for your hard work. And that brings us to our final appreciate of the evening. A governing committee from 8 different countries has been created to conduct the ongoing affairs of the competition. The WPC Governing Committee represents 4 continents. It is truly a global organization, unlike any other in professional photography. Let me take a moment and introduce to you the World Photographic Cup Governing Committee. Martin Kristinek from Slovakia and our new committee member, Janet Larsen from Norway, couldn't be with us tonight. All other members are present, and I invite to get on the stage Tina Haring from Finland, Jamie Hayes from US, Angela Kirkian from the US, our second new governing committee member. From Australia, Kylie Lyons. And from Canada, Don McGregor. And we have Noboru Okamoto from Japan. And our ex officio members of the committee, Anna Kaleva-Saglas from Finland. And finally, David Trust from the US. I think David is. Stay advancing the slides, so it's good, making a good job. And of course, Giuseppe Scozzi from Italy. It's a special thank to these hardworking governing committee members who give so much to make the World Photographic Cup possible. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now we have some business to do. And by the way, this is what we have waited so long for. We start tonight by introducing once again our 2023 Best of Nation winners. This creator each had the highest scoring image from their respective teams. If you are a Best of Nation winner, please join us on the stage as we review the images. Our 2023 Best of Nation winners are, in alphabetical order of the countries: Foru Yavari from Australia, which is represented by Fiona Henbrew. We have Marcel Egger from Austria. And Coppens, Belgium. Luciano Onorato, Brazil. Joanne Ucharek, Canada, is represented by Holly Lynn Latimour. And from China, Dongxing Wu, represented by Mr. Wang Wang. Then Mario is Mr. Wang Wang coming up. Then we have Mario Wong, Costa Rica. And Petr Jan Jurashka, Czech Republic. Lars Ruud from Denmark. Sebastián Rodríguez, Ecuador, is represented by the team captain Mario Cornejo. Risto Raunio from Finland is represented by Tina Harry. Peter Lipperman, France. John Macris, Greece. And we have Maria Fleischmann from Guatemala, which is attending. And Ambika Agrawal from India, also attending. Sean Curtin, Ireland. The next one is Alessandro Grasso from Italy, is represented by team captain Corrado Poli. From Japan, Kazutoshi Kawakami, represented by Kiroshi Kidaki, Mr. Kiroshi Kidaki. And we have from Malaysia, I hope to pronounce correctly the name, Kai Chuin Sim, which is attending. Then Eduardo Gomez from Mexico is represented by the team captain, Marian Bliss Blake. Amber Griffin, New Zealand, represented by Les Morrison. That's another difficult one for me. It's from Norway, Tone Beislev Ogerud, which is attending. Thank you, Tone. I apologize if I mispronounce your name. Next one is Abdul Baki, Pakistan. Javier Alejandro Solis, Panama. Christopher Maxino from the Philippines. Luis Bento, Portugal. And the local hero, Teo Chin Leong from Singapore, which is attending. Next is Marian Kuric from Slovakia. We have Merche Llovera Rodriguez from Spain. Niklas Englund, Sweden. David Kipp, United Kingdom. And finally, Ben Shirk, the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in congratulating all of our 2023 Best of Nation Award winners. Okay, so we are off and running. I think it's time to award our first medals of the 2023 competition. We have 8 categories in the World Photographic Cup scene this year, and we start in alphabetic order. with our commercial category. The commercial category is made up of images that are intended for use by a commercial client to promote a brand or a product. And the top 10 commercial images and their creators are: in 10th place, representing Team Canada, Hollylene Latimour. Finishing in 9th place, Niklas Englund of Sweden. And in 8th place, from Austria, Claudia Ratzinger. And now in 7th place, Onni Viljami Kinnunen of Finland, represented by Anna-Kaleva Tsaglas. And the 6th place in the commercial category goes to Amber Griffin, New Zealand, is represented by Les Morrison. Finishing in 5th place is Sebastian Albavives, Team Costa Rica. And now close the podium. In 4th place, representing Team USA, John Hartman, will be represented by the PPA President, Kira Derryberry. Great job, everyone. And that takes us to the medal winners in the commercial category. The bronze medal goes to our first medal winner of the 2023 event, is Peter Lipperman, Team France. It's represented by the Federation of European Photographers President, Truls Lotvet. And now, for the 2023 silver medal in the commercial category, from Team Japan, Kazutoshi Kawakami is represented by Team Captain Hiroshi Kitaki. And the first gold medal in the 2023 competition goes to, it's gold medal for Team Mexico, Eduardo Gomez, represented by the team captain, Marian Bliss-Blake. So again, come for the picture. Dai. Again, these are our medal winners in the commercial category: Mexico, Japan, and France. Congratulations to all of our finalists and medal winners in the 2023 commercial category. So that's 3 medals awarded, but we have a long way to go. So let's get into it by moving to the second category of the evening, which is illustration. Images in illustration digital art category are graphic depictions of a concept or subject. They often tell a story. These images are often more highly manipulated than others. And our top 10 images in the illustration category are: getting us started in 10th place, Javier Alessandro Solis from Panama. And we have in 9th place from Team Sweden, Anna Neret. In 8th place, Richard Wood, Team New Zealand, again represented by Les Morrison. Finishing in 7th place from Brazil, Flavio Albino. Now 6th place in the illustration category from Portugal, José Freitas. Finishing in 5th place, it's Team Australia, Foru Yavari, represented by Fiona Henberry. And now, in the 4th spot, just out of the medals, Sebastián Albavives, Costa Rica. So that takes us to the medal winners in the illustration category, who would be on the podium. Finishing the illustration competition in 3rd place, from Team Portugal, Diamantino Jesus is represented by the FED President, Truls Lotvedt. And now, for the 2023 silver medal, it's Brazil, Luciano Honorato. And I ask our friend Don McGregor to receive the medal on his behalf. And now we have the gold medal in the 2023 illustration category. It's a gold medal for Team USA, Ben Shirk. Another gold medal for Ben Shirk. I think it's the 4th one. Time for photos. One more time, those medal winners in the illustrative category: United States, Brazil, and Portugal. A well-earned congratulations to all of our finalists and medalists, and a a lot of teams get on board for the first two categories, but there is a long way to go, as I already said. So that brings us to one of the new categories for the 2023 competition. This year, our nature category is split into two separate competitions, landscape and wildlife. We'll start with our nature landscape category. And this category is devoted to displaying natural elements such as landscapes, cityscapes, plants, flowers, trees, close-ups or natural scenes, texture, aerial, macro, industrial photography are also included in this category. These images are less manipulated than others in the competition. Our top 10 images in the natural landscape category are, starting us off in 10th place, Mickey Boynton, Australia, represented by Fiona Enberry. Finishing in 9th place, from the Philippines, Christopher Maxino. Eighth place in the natural landscape category is John Rust, the United States, represented again by Kira Derryberry. Finishing in 7th place, from Team Spain, is José Pesquero Gómez. And our 6th place finisher, also from Europe, Tony Moore from Team United Kingdom. Now, finishing in 5th place, from Team India, Jassi Oberoi is represented by the team captain, Rohan Ghose. And now, 4th place, just off of the medal stand, from Ecuador, Sebastián Rodríguez, represented by Mario Cornejo. And now for the medals in the 2023 Natural Landscape category. The 2023 bronze medal winner from Team Slovakia, Marian Kuric. I'm asked Tool Slotbed to receive the medal. And that brings us to the silver medal in the nature category. It's from Team Norway, Torleif Lai. Which means the gold medal in the natural landscape category, representing Team United States, Laura Bennett. review of the medals in the natural landscape category. It's United States, Norway, and Slovakia. So congratulations once again to all of our finalists and medal winners. And that's mean 2 straight gold medals from Team USA. And that brings us to our second nature category, which is wildlife. These images illustrate wildlife in natural habitat. They are less manipulated than other categories. And our top 10 images in the natural wildlife category are 10th place from Belgium, Anne Coppens. In 9th place, Tone Baslev Åkerud of Norway. Finishing in 8th place from Team Finland, Risto Raunio, as represented by Tina Harry. Oh, by Anna. 7th place in the nature wildlife category goes to, from Austria, Marcel Egger. And now in the 6th position, it's Kenneth Bovat from United States. Finishing in 5th place from Costa Rica, Mario Wong. And now, 4th place, just out of the medals, is Team Mexico, Luis Padilla. And now for the 2023 Natural Wildlife category medalist, taking home the bronze medal from United States, Andy Glogauer. And now the silver medal in the natural wildlife category is Kai Chuin Sim Tin, Malaysia. Which takes us to the gold medal. It's a medal from Europe, from the United Kingdom, David Keep. And I ask Truls Lotve to represent his British colleague. I noticed that there are a few photographers in the audience today. So once again, those medal goes to United Kingdom, Malaysia, and the United States. Congratulations for the winners in the new nature wildlife category. 4 categories down and 4 to go. We are halfway through our 2023 competition, which brings us to the portrait category. Like nature, this year brings changes in the portrait category, which has been divided into the illustrative portrait and natural portrait. We take a look at the illustrative portrait category first. This category allows for heavy styling, creative photo techniques, extensive makeups and props. Post-production techniques are encouraged and may be an essential part of the final story in the photograph. The top 10 images in the illustrative portrait category are: finishing in 10th place, Amber Griffin of New Zealand, as represented by Les Morrison. In 9th place, from Team India, Ambika Agrawal. And in 8th place, Sonia Hietala, Team Finland, represented by Anna Kaleva-Saglas. That brings us to 7th place, which is from Guatemala, Maria Fleischmann. Well done, Maria. Now for 6th place, from Malaysia, Oi Chai Por is represented by the president of the association, Kuan Tan. And now, for the medalists in the 2023 World Photographic Cup Illustrative Portrait category. Finishing in 3rd place for the bronze medal, from Team New Zealand, Richard Woods. I skipped. I'm sorry. I see. I'm getting old, you know, so forgive me. It's 6th place from Malaysia. I already said that. 5th place. It's Team Australia, Nancy Flamea. My apologies, Nancy. Now, finishing in 4th place, just out of the medals, Elison Oliveira, Team Brazil. And now for the medalists in the 2023 World Photographic Cup Illustrative Portrait category. Finishing in the 3rd place for the bronze medal from Team New Zealand, Richard Woods. That's 2 awards for New Zealand in this category. Stay there. They're at front. And now, taking the silver medal is Esteban Ruiz, Team Mexico. The gold medal winner in the 2023 Illustrative Portrait category from Team Australia, Foru Yavari. Okay. Again, those medal winners in the last portrait category is Australia, Mexico, and New Zealand. So, one last congratulations to all of our creators and medalists in the 2023 Illustrative Portrait category. Great job to all of our creators. And that brings us to our second portrait category of the evening, the natural portrait. Unlike illustrative, this category features images where lighting, posing, and highlighting of the person's natural appearance, essence, personality, and character are key. Images should tell a story about the subject and their culture and traditions. The top 10 creators in the 2023 Natural Portrait category are 10th place from Team Spain, Julián Ochoa Martínez. There is no 9th place because we have a tie at the 8th place. Now, finishing in 8th place is Team China, Ankang Zhu. It's represented by Mr. Zhang Wabin. And also in 9th place, from the United States, Megan Drain, represented by Kira Derryberry. The 7th place in the Natural Portrait category goes to Therese Osplund of Sweden. And now, in the 6th position, it's Ron Gesser, Team Canada, represented by Olilin Latimur. Finishing in 5th place from Team Greece, Akis Douslassis. Ends the competition in 4th place, just out of the medals, Valeria Cassina of Spain. And now, for the 2023 Natural Portrait category medalist, taking home the bronze medal from Portugal, Sandra Ventura, represented by the European President, Truls Lotver. And now for the silver medal from Mexico, Ana Maria Iglesias. Which takes us to the gold medal in the Natural Portrait category. It's 2 straight gold medals for Team Australia. Robert Coppa. Once again, those medal winners go to Australia, Mexico, and Portugal. Congratulations to all our competitors in the Natural Portrait. And let's turn our attention to the 2023 Reportage category. As a reminder, this category is made up of images that illustrate an actual event, life or area of human interest. These images are not manipulated in any way. We have a tie for 10th place in this category, so we actually have 11 finalists. Our top 11 images in the Reportage category are from Team Mexico, Victor Medina. And tied for the 10th place, Risto Raunio, Team Finland. Our 9th place reportage images is from Malaysia. Engku Isham Muhammad is represented by Mr. Chua Aigo. Malaysia. Now in 8th place, Robert Bisemans, Team Belgium. finishing in 7th place from Brazil, André Magaron. And in 6th place, Juan Silva Camesi, Team Mexico, which is attending. Finishing in 5th place, Eliud Gil Samaniego, also from Team Mexico. 2 in a row, and also attending. Now, the 4th place in the reportage category goes to Matthew Palmer, Australia. Which brings us to the medal stand for the reportage category. Finishing the competition in third place for a bronze medal is Claudia Ratzinger, Team Austria. It will be represented by the FEP CEO Anna Kaleva-Zaglas. And now, the winner of the reportage silver medal, it's Team Australia, Leslie Barrett. Again represented by Fiona and Barry. Here. He got a silver. And the 2023 gold medal in the reportage category goes to, from Team Portugal, Luis Bento. Accepting the medal is Truls Lotvedt. Okay. A quick review of the medals in the reportage category. It's Portugal, Australia, and Austria. So, one last congratulations to all of our 2023 reportage finalists and medalists. And with that, 7 categories down. We are getting closer and closer to the presenting this year's World Photographic Cup. But let's focus first on our last category of the 2023 competition, which is wedding. These images must be created in connection with an actual wedding event. And the top 10 wedding images and their creators are: 10th place, representing Team Portugal, Paulo Pinto. Finishing in 9th place, representing Team USA, Mario Munoz. In 8th place is Team Mexico, Manolo Sierra. And now, in 7th place, Jitian Yao, Team China, represented by Mr. Xu Tong. Sixth place in the wedding category goes to Trude Brun Willemsen, Team Norway. Finishing in 5th place is Monika Kessler, Team Austria. And now in 4th place, from the United Kingdom, Zaki Charles. Great job, everyone. And that takes us to the medal winners in the wedding category. The 2023 bronze medal goes to, from Team Greece, John Macris. I ask the European President to receive the medal. And now, for the 2023 silver medal in the wedding category is from Team Malaysia, Oi Chai Pur, represented by Mr. Lim Kim Chi. And the final gold medal of the 2023 competition, which goes to, is 2 medals in a row for Team Malaysia, Roger Tan, represented by Billy NG. They must make spectacular wedding in Malaysia. And the final look at the medals in the wedding category, they go to Malaysia, Malaysia again, and Greece. So, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to all of our finalists and medalists in the 2023 wedding category. So that means all of our categories are in, the finalists and medal winners are announced. And all we have to do now is tally the points total to determine who will take home the 2023 World Photographic Cup. But there is one bit of business before we do that. We are very excited to announce that next year's event will be held in Dallas, Texas on at the end of April 2024. And the event will be in conjunction with the Texas School of Professional Photography. More details on that to be released in the coming months. So, to all of our teams, captain and creators, we hope you make plans to join us next year in Texas, the land of cowboys and longhorn steers. To not mention Texas barbecues. Okay, let's get down to business. Remember, medals are great, but in the team competition, it's the points that matter. Once again, this was a very, very close competition. Let's get started with our team totals. As always, we invite each team's representative to come to the stage when their team is announced. Finishing the 2023 team competition in 10th place is New Zealand. The Kiwis finished the competition with 17 points on 4 top 10 finishes, including a bronze medal. And finishing in 9th place for the 2023 team competition, Team Costa Rica. Costa Rica accumulated 19 points on 3 top 10 finishes. Great job. 8 teams to go. Now, for the 8th place in the 2023 team competition, with 21 points on 4 top 10 images, including a bronze medal, is Team Austria. Good job, Austria. Next up is the 7th place in the team totals, and it's a strong showing for the United Kingdom. The UK finished with 22 total points on 3 top 10 images. Which brings us to 6th place in the 2023 team competition with 24 points on 4 top 10 finishes, including a silver medal. It's Team Brazil. Great job, Brazil, which won the cup just 2 years ago. Okay, now we thought of a special protocol for the top 5 teams. So let me infringe a little bit the protocol and to invite the representative of the top 5 teams to take place on the stage together. I announce their names in pure alphabetic order. They are Australia, Malaysia, Mexico, Portugal, and USA. So please, Fiona, Mr. Quantang, Marianne, Truls, and Kira, join me on stage. So, top 5 is Oceania, North America, Latin America, Asia, and Old Europe. That shows how global our competition is. And here we go. It's time to announce who will be crowned this year. And we start, of course, from the 5th place. The 5th place in the 2023 team competition. 32 points and an impressive 5 top 10 finishes, including 2 bronze medals and a gold medal in reportage, is Team Portugal. And I ask once again the FEP to receive the certificate, FEP President, for Portugal. Portugal in the cup won twice the cup. So now we move to 4th place in our team competition. ending the competition with a very strong 35 points. It's Malaysia. Malaysia placed 5 images in the top 10, including 2 silver medals and a gold in the wedding category. Great showing by Malaysia. And receiving the certificate is Mr. Juan Tan. And then there are 3 teams remaining. Actually, those 3 teams have once again risen above the rest of the entrants. As I said, the competition was very close once again. Last year, we recorded a tie for the first place. This year, the situation is even closer, and there were only 2 points separating third place from first place. So I'd like to invite you to join me in congratulating the 3 of them, because all these 3 teams deserve to win the cup. However, this year, the fate has decided otherwise, or rather the WPC scoring regulation and the relative placement in the top 10 in 8 different categories allows us to have an order of ranking in the first 3 places. So here we go again. Finishing the competition in 3rd place with a very impressive 48 points on 8 top 10 images, including 1 bronze medal, 2 gold medals, 1 of the last year co-champion, the United States. Team USA finished with golds in nature, landscape and illustration, 3 gold medal. Great job by the Americans. So, that brings us to the top 2 teams. Who will it be? In 2nd place, with just 1 point separating them from the World Photographic Cup champion, compiling a total of 49 points, 7 top 10 finishes, including a silver medal, 2 gold medals in the natural portrait, illustrative portrait categories. It's Australia! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! And that takes us to the most important business at hand, crowning our World Cup champion. Last year, they shared the top spot with the US, but this year they have it all to themselves, finishing the competition with 2 silver medals, 1 gold medal in the commercial category, 50 points on 8 total top 10 finishes. Team Mexico! Here receiving the cup is team captain, Marian Blake. So, ladies and gentlemen, your 2023 World Photographic Cup champion. Congratulations to all of our teams and their creators. What a way to end our first 10 years. And here is to the next decade and many decades to come. So, one last thank you to our go sponsor Chromalux, and a special thank you to all our volunteers over the years who make this possible. And thanks to all of you for your support. Good night from Singapore. We'll see you next year at the Texas School of Professional Photography in Dallas, Texas.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now able to view all the medal-winning images in the foyer. Would you please move outside for cocktails and viewing of the winning images? Dinner will be back in this room.